Well, good day. Welcome to today's Living Word. I'm Dwayne Matz. Glad to have you along here today. We're going to take another lesson for us from Jehoshaphat and return to 2 Chronicles 20, beginning at verse 1. It happened after this that the people of Moab, with the people of Ammon and others with them, besides the Ammonites, came to battle against Jehoshaphat. Then some came and told Jehoshaphat, saying, "A great multitude is coming against you from beyond the sea, from Syria, and they are in Hazazon Tamar, which is En-gedi." And Jehoshaphat feared and set himself to seek the Lord and proclaimed a fast throughout all of Judah. So Judah gathered together to ask help from the Lord. And from all the cities of Judah they came to seek the Lord. That's our text from 2 Chronicles 20. Three nations combined their forces and gathered at En-gedi. En-gedi was an oasis that was located just west of the Dead Sea, and it belonged to the tribe of Judah. It had been allotted to them, but right now it was occupied by enemy forces who were bent on conquering the southern kingdom of Jehoshaphat. But notice the reaction of Jehoshaphat. He feared. Fear, is a powerful emotion that can rule and ruin our lives. And how did Jehoshaphat respond? It says he set himself to seek the Lord. And he used one of the tools that God has given to his church when fear and anxiety and panic start to move in. And that tool is fasting. Fear mongering is part of the devil's calling card, isn't it? He uses it every chance he gets in order to try and separate you and I from the love of God. But Jehoshaphat was having no part of it. He set himself via a time of fasting to seek God's help. I find myself wondering, when's the last time that I fasted for anything? Have I ever even thought of fasting about anxiety and panic and fear when those things come popping into my life? Well, fasting is one of the disciplines that mark the followers of Jesus. In his Sermon on the Mount, Jesus mentions three of those disciplines, prefacing them with the word when you do these things. In other words, it's not if you do these things, it's when. But when you pray, and when you give, and when you fast. Three disciplines. It doesn't have to involve day by day fasting. Just skipping a meal is enough. Or giving up some of the other things that are important or pleasurable to you. In fasting, we declare to God that hearing from him is more important to us than food or pleasure itself. It is as Jesus said when the devil came to tempt him in Matthew 4:4. He answered and said, "It is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds from the mouth of God." If you struggle with fasting, that's a great verse to have on hand. Man does not live by bread alone. I'm Dwayne Matz, and that's today's Living Word.